What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another battle report from Aegis Brand Studios. This week we are bringing you Star Wars Shatterpoint. Very excited about this one. We got some new releases on the table. We got the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader, making his appearance, as well as his Inquisitors, and you're bringing some old guy from the desert.
Yep. So some weird old hermit.
Yeah, just some weird old hermit, like Ben or something like that. We'll see what happens. So yeah, very excited about getting this one on the table. As usual, Jason is joining me for some Shatterpoint, becoming very, very common for this one. Not sure if we're going back to a weekly or bi-weekly schedule just yet, so next Shatterpoint will come out when it comes out. In the meantime, though, if you want to support the channel and you want to see more Shatterpoint, there's two ways you can do it. Hit up the comments below, let me know. The more people asking for Shatterpoint, the more of an effort I'm going to put into getting Shatterpoint on the table. Or if you join the Patreon at patreon.com/AegisBrandStudios, that is, and then yell at me that you want Shatterpoint, that is also a very good indicator that I should make more Shatterpoint. So yeah, I think it makes perfect sense. So anyway, we are going to get rolling. All right, Jason, what do you got in store for us today?
Yeah, we got some unlikely allies post Order 66 here. We have Darth Maul teaming up with Ahsoka. They have that crazy old hermit, old man Ben. Then we've got some clone commandos behind Ben there, and Maul is bringing in a bunch of Mandalorians. We've got Gar Saxon and the Super Commandos with him.
Actually, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. This would be a very interesting post-Order 66 team here. Minus the clone commandos, but
well, they're some of the ones who had their chips removed or something.
Exactly. We got 7 boss here from Delta Squad, which is a deep cut for anyone who remembers the old Republic Commando game from years and years back. So, all right, awesome. Across the way, we have a Jedi hunting force here, commanded by none other than Lord Darth Vader, who is adequately named Jedi Hunter in this iteration. We have an evil not Rex. You can tell it's not him because his hair's not blonde. With the 501st, whatever's remaining of them, followed by the Grand Inquisitor, Sister Reva, the third sister, and the 5th brother, who I don't know if he actually has a name. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up. So lots of Jedi hunting action in this particular squad. We're all deployed, ready to go. Jason, you won some priority here, so why don't you do the honors and flip the card?
Yeah, let's see what we're getting. And looks like steal the secret plans.
Yep, that nice little cross pattern here. We're going to get everything flipped. And we're going to get rolling with the anti-Order 66 squad, I guess.
Yeah.
We got our first activation of the game.
Yep, and it's going to be Ahsoka.
That's not a bad first activation.
No, that's not too bad here. I have some ideas on what she can do.
All right, do you need a moment? Or?
No, actually, I think I can go right into this one.
Beautiful.
So first thing we're going to do with her is we're going to spend a force for a force speed.
Yes, sir.
Because that's just going to bring me over here. And I'm going to knock over everything. It's going to be great.
Act of God.
And then let's see if a climb action would actually get me. Yeah, that gets me in.
It looks like it.
So I'll do a climb action.
I like it. You're committing Ahsoka very early on. This is awesome. This is amazing.
Yeah, that could be a little better, but...
All right. And you got one more action?
Oh, right. I used a force speed. I guess I'll just hunker.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like, take cover.
So, yeah. I'm just going to go back a little bit, stay within 2, knock
over the crates again, and move Ahsoka all over the place.
This is going great. But yeah, she'll hunker up.
All right, beautiful. And that's Ahsoka. All done. And of course, the game state now checks to see control. You have that one over here.
This guy up here.
This one
on the high ground.
And because we were doing something incorrect last time, it actually means that it actually checks both players.
Yep.
Which is something I recently learned. So there we go. That one will go for the for the, I guess the Empire is what I'm playing as.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. And who do we have going for us? We got the 501st, which, yeah, I'm actually quite cool with that. So before we do anything, they're going to spend some force, and we're going to have this clone trooper just kind of dash over to here. Also, I'm going to apologize. Oh, whoops. I'm using a new stabilizer rig here, so things might not be absolutely perfect. So we'll just see what happens as I get used to it. So that's one force to dash over there. They'll gain some hunker. And then they are just going to advance.
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely get you in.
Yeah, I'm going to do what clones do best and make them very expendable here. So we're just going to get this clone trooper right over there. And then this clone trooper can, can I climb? Ooh, that'd be tight. That'd be tight. You know,
I think you can.
I think I'm actually okay. I think so. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's close, but you're in.
Yeah, so he'll climb up to here, and we'll take that one. And we'll just get off to a bit of an early lead for the Empire as we take those two objectives and this one back here and score 3.
Yeah, good first turn.
Take that. All right, Jason, how are you responding?
And it's going to be, Old Man Kenobi.
Old Man Ben.
All right.
Out of hiding, as he were.
Yeah.
So he's right up there. Where do you want to?
So I don't think he can do anything too crazy. He's going to give up the high ground, unfortunately.
But it's Obi-Wan.
I know.
He's all about that high ground.
It's very, very sad, but he's going to jump on down here. And then I guess he's just going to hunker because he doesn't have anyone he can really punch right now. I'll try to put him on the stairs, but I don't think he's going to stay nicely. We'll give it a... Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah. So the stairs are going to be a little bit awkward for us to work around because it's also not an extra elevation, right?
Yeah, but as Obi-Wan does, he will take cover.
Cool. And you have 2 objectives, so you will score twice.
Yep.
And you will get a momentum token.
Cool.
Who do we have next? A Shatterpoint card. Oh. You know what? No, I'm going to pay a force, and we're going to find out who's next. Reva, and then we'll shuffle that back in. Okay, right off the hop, I think what we're going to do is we are going to spend the 1 force for Call the Hunt, and we are going to choose an Inquisitorious support unit, so that'd be the 3rd brother here, to make a dash. So he's just going to dash right up to these rocks. And he's all hunky-dory here. And I think Reva herself is going to... I think Reva is going to go right up to here. And then she's going to spend 1 force. I don't like how fast I'm... no, because she's not going to get on that point. So there's no point on that one. So you know what? Let's actually just do this a little bit differently. Move her back down here. Instead, we're going to move her this way. And then she is going to take cover just to get up there and grab a hunker token. And because I'm still scoring 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
That brings us back to the fugitives from the Empire here.
And we're getting Super Commandos. Hey,
what are the Commandos up to?
Yep, they're just going to kind of rush you on this middle point here. So we're going to start out with just a basic move action here. They're going to get themselves to the base of the temple. They won't be able to actually land on it because the stairs are awkward.
But I think their jump should...
that's the idea. So
that's also giving you a focus. Because Mandalorians are stronger together.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to spend 1. We're going to jump. And then, yeah, you're right. We have the focus for the...
I got it right here for you.
Oh, I grabbed one. Yep, we'll jump up. That should give us 2 models on the point there.
Yep. We're just going to take that back.
Then, because they got a focus, they might as well unload into your clone there.
Makes a lot of sense to me. Now, Jason and I actually just had a quick chat because we actually hadn't discussed how to treat this nice little dais here. We have decided because if I were to shoot at Kenobi, we're treating them as him having cover, and because of the nature of 2D terrain, we're treating this whole thing almost like the same as like the gantry ways.
Yep.
So it will be granting cover. So the hunker and the cover will give the clone troopers 7 dice. We got 6 dice, 7 dice because you are focused.
Yes.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong.
No, yeah, usually it would be.
I'm looking at the wrong guys. Yeah. Okay, so 6 dice coming in. First attack.
Oh, that is terrible.
Ooh, does your expertise do anything for you at least?
Hopefully.
It looks
I
like,
got one. It's
one-
just going to be a single hit.
Okay. Well, that's something at least, right? I'll block it.
Yeah.
I'll block it. I don't think my expertise really cares about anything there.
Well, we'll try it again.
Sounds about right.
A little better.
You got the crit in there, so you're getting
I'm
nice
getting
through,
one.
right? And I'll. Oh, jeez, we're seeing lots of failures today.
I'll get one, which is just 2 damage on these guys.
Yeah. And the important thing, though, is that you're still taking that objective back from me,
Yes.
which is what you were kind of after, right?
Yep, that was the goal.
Yeah. And you said 2 damage?
Yep.
Cool. So you did get 3 points because you picked up a new one today. So 1, 2, 3, and it's staying on your side. So
More momentum.
More momentum. Who do we got next? The good old Grand Inquisitor. All right, and he has a tactics ability. You know who we are. At the start of this unit's activation, choose an allied Inquisitorious secondary character or allied supporting, Inquisitorious supporting, and one character in this unit and the chosen character may dash. Well, sir, I think we're gonna get Third Brother.
He's going to come up and try and join in on this.
Third Brother's gonna get up here. Let's not bend the lightsaber.
Not try and stab the Sith Temple.
Yeah, exactly. I attack the darkness. There's a little deep internet cut for anyone who's familiar with the old 8-bit theater. Actually, before we commit any further, we're actually going to do his dash a little bit differently because I remember how ingress points work. And he's going to dash over here to ingress up to this point right here. And then the Inquisitor is going to saunter on over. Ooh, I don't know if I can actually get him on there.
Yeah, you might not have a landing zone on there. Just because the base, I don't think will fit nicely between the... Yeah.
Dang it.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. I wonder if... Yeah, you know what I would have had to do? I would have had to put him right there. And then...
I don't even know if that works because of that terrain piece up there. Because
Oop, just in. I mean, if you'll allow that.
Yeah, no, that's
if you'll
fine.
allow that. There was a bit of monkeying around there, so I'm gonna let you say yay or nay to that one.
I'm going to say that's fine because while we did bump this, it's also now more straight on than it was before, so I think that fits.
We also shifted this around a little bit during
during
yeah,
setup.
so it's possible they got okay. Yeah, I would figure I'd give you the call on that one. If
No,
you said
fair
yay,
game.
okay, cool. And that puts me within punching range. Maybe not for my really good attack, but for some attack. So I am going to target Ahsoka with my 4-dice ranged attack.
Oh boy.
But that's also going to trigger the Enfeeble from the fifth brother.
Yep, so
who
she's
is
going
going
to
to
get an exposed,
Yes, sir. So she'll get an exposed. So no expertise for her on this next roll.
and then it will immediately go away.
Yeah, it's going to immediately go away. And 4-dice ranged attack coming in.
All right. I'm blocking the regular hits, but that's all I'm blocking. I don't know what your expertise does.
So basically my expertise in this particular case is just going to be one more hit.
Cool.
So one hit's going to go through, which is a shove and a damage, actually.
And I'm also going to deflect because you got a crit fail. So you're going to take 2 damage for this.
Oh, that's right. She does. She does have that.
I knock your lightsaber right back at you.
So cheeky. So she's just going to get knocked back there.
Oh, I totally had a hunker there, actually. You mind if I roll that in?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Nothing.
Okay. All right. There should also have been a cover in there as well.
And still nothing.
All right. Apparently we can't change the past.
Nope.
That's going to flip the point back over to me. We'll flip it when we actually have a chance there. So I will have 3 points.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And we go over back to the Renegades. Who's up?
And it's going to be Maul.
Mr. Maul.
I'm going to...
What is Lord Maul up to?
Well, first thing he's going to do here is he's just going to run his way over here. Then he's going to feel some pain for a force speed and get himself over to this ladder. We checked ahead of time, and it definitely works.
Sure does. Get you up to the ingress points.
He's going to jump his way over here.
And importantly, it's also putting you within range 3 of the troopers here.
Yep. So then the next thing he's going to do is he's going to take 2 more damage, putting him
I like
to
it.
a magical 3 number.
I dig this.
There's no place to run, and he's going to throw your clone off the
Yep.
side of the building here.
Unfortunately, Steadfast does nothing for the clones when it comes to a force push.
And then, now that you're over there on the ground and the point's already mine, I'm going to throw a lightsaber at you because it's fun, and that's what Maul does.
I dig it. I am also exposed from this. It looks like I am benefiting from some terrain as well. So it's still going to be 7 dice. Because you never got to engagement, so no ripping off that hunker for me.
But I'm throwing 8 because I've taken some damage, and that's not bad.
Very
that's
good
not bad
roll.
at all.
That's a very good roll, actually. 2 crits, so 2 guaranteed going through.
You're exposed from the pull. I mean, none of those are converting.
Which, funnily enough, so I'm only taking 2 whatever your thing is.
Yeah, one of those is going to be a crit and a damage.
Just a straight up damage?
Yep.
All right.
So I'm getting what? 3 here?
Yes, sir.
So 3 is going to convert into, it's going to be 5 damage either way.
So, okay, so I am wounded at this point.
Okay, shoot. I didn't realize that was that much. Well, then we'll just apply a bunch of conditions to you. Let's put another expose on there, and we'll take our own...
you do have a shove if you want to push me around a little bit.
Yeah, I'll use the shove to partially reposition Maul himself and shove you back a little bit if I can as well.
Yes, sir. And like, so it's the 3 of them, and you're putting the expose, not the pin?
Yeah, just the expose. Or actually, no, the pin actually sounds like a good idea.
You like the pin more? Okay.
Yeah.
And do you want to reposition at all, or as long as you're ending within 2, right?
Yeah, actually, now that I've got you out of 2,
and on a different elevation.
I'll just go over here. I don't want to go off the thing just in case you can put someone up there, but.
All right. Well, there is a nice looking Vader over here.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he's able to do. Okay, so that's going to flip that point back to you, which gives you 3 points. 1, 2, 3. You've wounded one of my dudes.
And I'm ending on your side.
Yeah. So
momentum
you're getting
building.
momentum. Lots of momentum. All right, let's see how we're going to respond to that Maul turn. Oh, Vader. Darth Vader. All right, so what Vader's going to do, we're going to spend 1 force to do Vader's Fury, or Vader's Fury, depending on your inclinations here. We're going to advance him up to there. This is also going to just add 2 damage to his next attack.
Yep.
Like, not success, it's just 2 damage.
It's a hello there.
Yeah. And then the man in the robot suit is going to climb up. And we're going to flip over to his punchy side. And we're gonna punch you.
Yep.
With 7 dice. All right, in addition to this, I'm going to use your Hatred Makes You Powerful, making a melee attack as part of a combat action. After choosing a target, I guess Maul is getting punched here. I can suffer 2 damage and add 3 dice to the attack pool here. So on top of my 7, this is going to be 10 attack dice coming into Maul, and I'm going to be dealing a flat 2 damage to you no matter what.
Yeah.
It sounds like. So
Maul's got 6. I think Maul's not going to...
I don't think Maul's getting... No,
Maul's not walking away with that.
Maul is not walking away from this. Let's just get rid of those. And that's what? 3 expertise, which is going to be 2 crits and a hit. I think I got my full track here.
Yeah, I think you do too.
Oh my goodness. Vader coming in hot with his first action. So let's see what he can do here. Okie dokie. We got 2 pushes and a dash that's going to be happening here. So push number 1, because we never treat this as terrain. We've always been treating it just as decorative.
Yep. You can push over that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we will follow up, getting him up to there. Then the other shove is now away again. So look, go hug the clone.
Yep.
And we're just going to walk up again, and then we're going to get his dash, which is going to hopefully stop you from getting up on the point.
Yeah, so we're going to try and use our revenge ability here. And we're going to see if we can get to this other ingress.
Tight.
I don't think we can. With the base size, we might as well try.
Might as well try.
And see if that gets us within 1. Let me grab a tool real quick. Hugging the building. The ladder's pulled away from the building a little bit there, so...
Yeah, and I think it's been like that since we set up as well, so...
Yeah. Unfortunately, no strike for him.
But you can still... Oh, wait, no, it's melee. I keep thinking you can still throw your lightsaber at me, but I guess not. Okay, and that's going to be Vader. That, in turn, is going to trigger the identity of the Grand Inquisitor, in which an Inquisitorious character may recover 2. I think the Grand Inquisitor is probably in a more precarious spot. Oh, no, I see a Gar Saxon. So Vader's going to recover. No. There's also some clone commandos over there. So we're gonna do this. And I probably should remember about the coordinated fire on Maul as well. Not that it mattered. The strain would fall off at this point.
Also, for what's worth, I forgot, but Ahsoka does get a Fierce Protector thing here.
We'll get that in just a second for you. And then the other part, because Maul was a Force user, I'll get 2 Force. And now Ahsoka.
Yep. So Vader's hanging out over there. I'm just going to move her basically to be contesting this again.
All right.
So she's not actually going to go towards him, but then she gets a triple recover, which she'll just use to heal her 1 damage she's taken.
Makes sense. Cool. So I'll get a momentum for wounding Maul, and then 1, 2, 3, back up for me. All right, yeah, Force use and Renegades.
It's going to be
the Clone okay, I've been waiting for this one. I want to see what the Clone Commandos do.
Yeah, I might have to think for a moment on what they will, though, because I'm not 100% sure.
Clone Commandos.
Yep, so the first thing they're going to do is they're going to pay a Force for defensive maneuvers, but because they are Clone Commandos, they have Ascension cables, which will let them scale, so they can basically climb as this first dash here.
Yep.
So this one's going to dash up here.
Yes, sir.
This one's going to dash onto the regular platform.
Yeah. So what's really cool about this is now that you've climbed up here, you don't lose your advance.
Yeah.
Climbing.
They also got a hunker out of this, which will be relevant, I guess. Not really, because I'm about to go into melee, but actually, now that I think about it, should I shoot first?
No, you know what? You can actually stay out of melee, because remember, I'm just off the point.
One of them will have to be in melee, because one of them needs to be farther in.
Oh, okay, fair. Oh, because you're trying to get both on the point?
Yeah. So with that in mind, I might just shoot you from here before I do anything. And I'm just going to unload into the Grand Inquisitor, I think.
Grand Inquisitor? What did he do to you, man?
Actually, nothing yet. He's tried to throw a lightsaber and failed.
Do I want to do the temple records are quite complete? Oh no, it's by an enemy Force user. Okay, never mind. Cool. So yeah, I'm just throwing 6 dice plus nothing for cover because I'm not hunkered.
I'm throwing 6 twice. So first one.
Wow. Ooh, that's rough. So far I'm blocking it.
So that is a crit.
That's going to be, that's a crit.
Yeah, they
those clones aren't supposed to be good.
So that's just 2 damage.
I do have some expertise here, though, which does downgrade your crit to just a regular hit.
Ah, darn.
Yeah.
Well, so, then you'll block it all.
I will block it all, it seems.
All right, well, we'll try it again.
Yes, sir.
That's better. A little better, yeah.
That's better. And I will downgrade.
So that's also crit, which will downgrade to a hit.
Yeah, and then so I'll take 1 on this one,
which is 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay, so the Grand Inquisitor will take 2, and I don't think I have anything that can counter against this. So I think that is just kind of that.
Cool. And then they're just going to do their move action. So this guy's going to get right up in your face.
Yes, sir.
And this one will as well. This one will stay. They're going to lose the hunker as a unit anyways.
Yeah, you're definitely within 2, though.
Yeah.
So. Oh, by the way, grab that hunker for Ahsoka.
Yeah, Ahsoka shouldn't have hers anymore either.
All right, and that's going to flip that point back to you.
Yes.
Which means you're scoring 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then momentum. I know what this game is like. I've lost games like that.
Yep.
But you're getting the momentum. All right, let's see how we respond with good old Rex. I like it. Forget a move on, soldier. What we're actually going to do is we are going to get this trooper.
He is pinned.
Oh, did you pin the unit? That's right, you did pin the unit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're going to get a move on soldier for Rex then. So he's just going to wander on up himself. And then he will defensive maneuver to get up to there. So he's got 2 hunker tokens. And now I got to figure out what I'm doing. And Rex is going to shoot this commando because that commando is conveniently out of range 3 of the mind trick of Kenobi there, which Jason was kind enough to point out to me. So there was no gotcha moment there. So 7 days coming in. That's a good roll. I'm quite fond of that roll, actually.
Mine is not so good.
Not as hot, no.
I'm looking at 2 total blocks.
And then I will get 2 more successes based on my expertise.
Ouch.
So you'll block 2 total?
Yeah, you're going to get, what, 5 there?
Which I think is Rex's entire tree just went through here. That's, oof. So how much damage can you take?
They have 8 wounds.
8 wounds, eh? So I'm not dealing enough to, I'll also spend 1 for coordinated fire.
Sure.
From the clones here. So strain is what's going on, yeah. And I got to figure out what I'm doing on my tree here. All right, so we're going to go the path that is, let's see, it's going to be a total of 4 damage, 2 pushes, a pin, 2 recovers, and a reposition. So shove number 1, just going to get you to there, and then shove number 2 is just going to get you down the stairs, like so.
And they'll be pinned and strained.
And then my reposition number 1, my shove number 2, or follow-up number 2. And then what I'm actually going to do, because I'm not taking the point back from you, I'm just going to reposition. So I'm within 2 of Vader, which I think is actually going to force me down the stairs. Yeah. It's going to force me down the stairs. But I'm going to go over there and I'm going to heal Vader 2 points of damage.
Checks out.
And that'll be Rex. My own momentum is starting to slow down a little bit. Only got 2 points for that. We're getting down to the bottom of the deck here.
And it's going to be Gar.
Okay. I'm actually really happy to see Gar and not the Shatterpoint at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what he's doing yet.
So you do have your Pride of the Mandalore, which kicks off. So we'll give you some time to think about that. Just remember this unit's also strained, which means they're going to get wounded the second they try to perform any action.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to skip the Pride, honestly.
Oh, it's a May? Probably. It sounds like it should be a May.
May jump,
okay, cool. So, all right. Well, we'll give you a moment to think about what you want to do with Gar Saxon here. All right, Gar Saxon, what's he up to?
Yep, so the first thing he's going to do is he's
knocking over the temple.
Here and knock over the temple. When he lands there, he's going to give himself a focus because he lands beside a Mandalorian. Mandalorians are stronger together.
So they say.
Can you double focus in this game?
No.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess I'll do a hunker because I don't really have any reason to do any actual movement or anything here.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead. We'll do a hunker action, and then we're just gonna unload into. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna unload into Rex because you don't benefit from cover when Gar Saxon shoots you.
No, sir, I do not.
I also have 2 hunker tokens because when he focuses, he gets 1. So yeah, tons of good things come from Gar here.
All right, I dig it. So poor old Rex is about to get shot in the face a bunch of times?
So Sharpshooter 2 is giving me a total of, 3 extra dice is how that works?
Yeah, so I think you're shooting 9 dice.
Yeah.
And I got 5 defense.
Sweet.
All right, bring it on.
So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's a very solid roll.
That's
2 fails.
Very solid, yeah. All right, I dig that. Rex is not doing so good in response here.
So my two things here, or sorry, 1 thing is just going to be a crit.
Oh no, just a crit, eh?
So we're looking at 5.
Yes, sir.
That is going to be his entire tree.
Yep. Can you deal 9 points of damage to Rex?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Not quite,
1
eh?
off, but I can put a strain and get a jump out of that.
I think that's worth it.
So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do 8 damage to you.
Okay.
We're gonna just kind of jump ourselves back a little bit. There's no reason to get too close to Mr. Dark Lord of the Sith over there.
No, I can't imagine why you'd want to.
And I can't trigger Mandalorians are stronger together again, right?
No. Well, the focus only works till the end of the round or the end of the turn anyway.
But it would be another hunker. Is the big one.
No, you can't trigger it again.
All right, cool. Well, in that case, that's going to be Gar.
Okay. Whew. Good turn by Gar.
Yeah.
And you're still controlling 3, which is going to put us right in the middle there. So you're going to get a momentum, and I'm going to get a momentum.
I almost can't gain any more momentum.
Whew. Okay, this is getting close for this struggle. Let's see, who we got next? We got the Shatterpoint card. Now, I got plenty of force. Do I want to shuffle this and go for the 5th brother? I honestly don't know. We are going to spend a force to shuffle the Shatterpoint card. And we are going to top deck the 5th brother, because we knew that's
the last
who was
one
left.
in the deck.
We're going to then spend 2 force, and we're going to do a force repulse. So every character within 2 of the 5th brother is now going to get pushed away. So, and is it actually like away, or yeah, away from it? So yeah, the Clone Commando, so Boss, it's going to go there. Seb, there you go. Miss Ahsoka, she can go this way too. Cool. All right, we're actually going to get Kenobi as well.
It's just going to fly alongside the temple.
Yep. So now that Grand Inquisitor is holding on to that objective.
Grand Inquisitor got pushed too, you said?
Grand Inquisitor is going to get pushed too, but he runs into the terrain there.
Oh, okay, sure.
And then what we're going to do is he's just going to run all the way over to here, and we are going to pick a fight with the Super Commandos.
Sure.
We're just quickly running back to this one here for a second because we had to go and have a little bit of a discussion on how pushes work on this one, and it does actually change what's happening here, which because this the Inquisitor unfortunately does get pushed as well, which is kind of crummy here because it means I'm not going to score this point as I'd hoped because it does not care about the terrain.
Yeah, it doesn't care about terrain on the same elevation when you do a push, apparently.
Yeah. So that is that's an unfortunate little circumstance there. So do I actually want to move the fifth brother here? Well, you know what? I'm only scoring 1 point anyway. So yeah, I'm still going to commit to his movement over to here.
Cool.
And I'm just going to see if I can do 1 point of damage against these Super Commandos and take them out. Oh, wait,
You
way
only
more
did
than
4
one.
when you went.
Way more. So I need to do 4 points of damage.
Yeah, you sure you still want to do that?
Ooh. It just means 3 successes. Do I gamble? I don't know. All right, so not only are we going to get rid of Gar Saxon's Hunker tokens, be gone with you.
No.
We're going to punch the Super Commando there. I just need 1 success to get the punch. If I wound you, I mean, that just makes me even happier. Okay.
That's not too great, but you got the crit. So
I got the crit, so I got the shove, which is important.
That was, I think, a hit. Yeah. I'm getting 3 in a single expertise, which is just a block.
Okay, I got one expertise, which is going to be a crit and a hit. So you're going to get rid of all my hits.
But you're still getting 2.
I'm getting 2 through, which is going to, as much as I'd love to expose you, I'm going to push you and I'm going to strain you, it looks like.
And they already have a strain, actually, so
you're
that's
going to
take an extra damage.
Yeah, you're going to take 3 points of damage. And it's going to push you off the point. And then the third brother is going to kick in here with Inquisitorial Mandate. And in the case of ties, he takes the objective.
Yep, that's his.
All for Silas. And that is the fifth brother, all done. So that means I'm going to be getting 1, 2, 3 points. And you are in a very real position to, actually, no, I don't know if you do take the struggle.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one here.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. So, pull the surprising Shatterpoint.
Whoa, it's going to be a Shatterpoint.
Who'd have thunk it?
I don't know who it is, though.
Yeah, we'll give you some time. And actually, just looking over the fifth brother, I realized it is a crit and a damage, not a crit and a hit. So that is actually the 4th damage needed to wound the Super Commandos.
Yeah, which actually changes a few things here, because it also means Ahsoka's thing will trigger.
Yeah, so we got to trigger that before we do anything else for you. So I'll give you a moment to think about what you want to do there.
Yeah.
Where's Ahsoka off to?
Yep, she's going to use the advance just to get within 1 of this ingress point and jump her way up here.
Yep, just protect that objective.
Yeah, the triple heal action unfortunately won't do anything for me here. She doesn't really have anyone she can meaningfully heal. Yeah, because she can't get close enough to these guys to have healed their conditions off of them. So, yeah, no, she's good for now.
Okay. All right, who's going for your Shatterpoint
So it's
card?
actually going to be the Super Commandos. They're going to flip their wounded over to an injured.
Yes, sir.
And when they do that, they're going to clear the pin. They're going to take a bunch of damage for this that they don't want to take, but we're gonna suffer it.
Oh, they're only going to take 3.
Yeah, which is a good chunk of their health. So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to pay 2 force now for their jetpacks. This one's going to jump over here. Okay. This one's going to jump over here.
Okay. Now remember, that does not trigger Pride of the Mandalorians are stronger together.
Yes, and I do want to stay just out of 2 of your lad there.
Yes, sir, you do.
But they do land beside Gar.
But that's not a move action,
you're right.
So it's not. Yeah.
Shoot, I should have done the move action first, actually.
Oh, go on back.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm just going to backtrack.
We're playing a friendly game, man.
So we'll back them up here.
I mean, this is likely going to end up with me losing the struggle, but we're playing a friendly game.
So I'll actually start with the full move action.
Yes, sir.
Once again, being careful to
that triggers it.
Stay outside.
And they're
range.
wounded, so they're not. So you're not getting into engagement there.
Yep. Jumping this one onto this point, so I'll be flipping that one. Then they're both going to take a shot at Captain Rex over there.
Okay, so we have deemed that counts as cover, so I'll be rolling 8 dice.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot, but I do get 7 dice twice, so I just need 1 to get through here.
Yeah, one crit is basically what you're looking for.
Yep.
Which is not too hard to do.
No, it shouldn't be. There's no crit in that one, but it's...
Does your expertise give you anything worthwhile?
Just a single hit, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And
you're gonna
block it all. Okay.
So we're gonna try again. Fishing for one single crit here.
Yeah, let's see if I can get lucky here.
Come on.
Oh my goodness, no crit.
And another 4 or 5 failures this time.
So I have to really whiff this.
And you
Which
don't.
I almost did. half my dice being whiffs. Jeez. Luck of the Rex there, man. No wonder he was the best clone commander of the Clone Wars.
All right, well, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop 2 force on these guys.
Yeah.
And they're just going to jump. So this one's going to jump down here. Oh, yeah, it's definitely in. This one will actually jump to engage your Inquisitor there.
Okay, and it will actually flip that point as well.
Yeah, so I'll be flipping a couple of points here, scoring up 4 this round, which is going to leave me 1 away because I couldn't get that daze on Rex.
Yeah, which means I need to both wound somebody and take 4 points. Or take 5 points, but I don't think I take 5 points. You also get to refresh all your force at this point.
I'm going to have all my force back, which is hopefully going to be a big deal.
And I will pull my Shatterpoint card and figure out what it is I'm doing. It's got to be the clones. So they're going to flip over to a wounded. They're going to shake that pin, get rid of it, and we are going to start with some attacks. And right off the hop, we're going to suffer 2 damage with this friendly-looking clone right there. And we're going to have 3 damage to his next melee attack. Or 3 dice to the next melee attack. So we're going to throw 8 dice, it looks like, into the Super Commandos.
On melee, they're throwing 5 back at you.
And the 5th brother is also going to enfeeble that unit. So no expertise for you.
Yep.
So I need 5 damage to do what I need to do here. That's an okay roll. That's not a great roll. It's an okay roll.
I'm
going to block 3 of it.
My expertise is going to give me 1 more.
Which is not what I needed here. That's actually... Oh, my expertise is going to give me... Oh, it's going to give you 1 more. Yeah, and then my expertise
we're going to go even on that, and you're going to get a single crit.
No, I'm going to get 2. Because my expertise gives me 1 success as well.
I have 4 in there.
Oh, you do have 4. Yep. Oh, jeez. All right. That's not good. That is not good at all. So we are just going to... we're just going to pin you, because that's all we got going on. Wait, you don't get expertise.
Right, so I do take 1 more.
Yeah, so in addition to that, you are also going to be taking 2 damage.
Cool.
Okay, and then the other one has some Schustin to do, which is going to be a 7 dice attack.
Yep.
You get your expertise on this one, though.
But I do only have 4 dice on this one.
Yeah, and I got to deal, what, 3 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. Ho.
Nothing too crazy, but that is 1 more hit. Yeah, that's not great. I do get my expertise, so I'm blocking 2.
You're blocking 2, and I'm going to get 2 through, because my expertise is going to give me... Oh, no, I'm going to get 1 through.
Get 1 through.
Which is pin.
Just a pin, which is a damage, but not
It's a damage, but it's not what I needed. Definitely not what I needed. So I got to think about what my next action is here. Well, that definitely did not go as planned. So what we're going to do is this clone over here is going to hoof it on back, and we're going to engage right there. And then this clone is just going to stay within engagement range and just pull Gar Saxon into engagement as well. And because the 5th Trooper has the Inquisitorial Authority, we're going to flip this point back. And I'm just going to score a very middling 2, which means you don't have to do anything on your round to take it.
So I think it's just going to be an attrition turn.
Yep, looks that way. Who we got?
Yep, it's going to be Maul.
Mr. Maul.
Oh, I said it was going to be an attrition activation.
Yes, sir. Who's more attrition-y than Maul? So he's already adding 3 dice on top of all his attacks at the moment. Do you need a moment?
Yeah, I think so.
What's Mr. Maul up to?
Yep, so first thing he's going to... Oh, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I probably can get him into melee. This is going back on what we were just talking about. His range is just as good. Okay,
he's got
never
some
mind.
decent ranged attacks.
I didn't realize it was just as good, so never mind. I'm not going to do what I was about to do. Instead, I'm going to move him. He's going to move right to the base of this temple. He can't quite get up the stairs, unfortunately. But then he's going to throw a lightsaber at your 501st there, and he's throwing 10 dice because of the injured token he's sitting on.
Oh, this is ugly.
Yeah, this is going to be hopefully a very heavy hit on them.
Hopefully. So I got 5 dice against this.
And could be a lot better.
That's interesting.
Could be worse.
Does your thing not give you some crits, though?
The 5 should give me a few crits. Oh, yeah, that's 2 crits and 2
It's
damage.
a thrown lightsaber, though, right? So
Yep,
it's this track
2 crits and 2 damage. It's the same track,
Oh,
actually.
you got 4 of them?
Yeah.
4 successes? Oh, 4 expertise.
Or
Jeez.
those are just 2 damage.
Oh, okay then. All right then.
I think I got 5 expertise.
So 3 expertise for me will give me 2 successes.
So you're going to block 3 total, which is all of these.
Which 2 go through.
And you're also taking 2 flat damage, so I'm going to end up getting 4 damage
Which is enough.
and a reposition.
They're wounded.
Beautiful. And then the reposition I'm just going to use to... Actually, maybe I go hang out with Vader, because it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, I'm just going to reposition over to this point, Ingress Point, and actually climb up this time.
All right.
So we'll just jump up here.
Looks like fun. All right. So not only do you get a nice little cube there, you're going to score, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Oh, 3 points.
Yep.
Which is just more than enough.
Oh, actually, for what's worth, it would be 4, because now that you don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
them,
yeah.
I take
yeah,
that.
that's right. You take that back. It doesn't really matter, though, in the grand scheme of things.
Nope.
Struggle number 1 has been taken by the remnants of the Jedi and Force users. So let's go into struggle number 2. Moving into the next struggle, what do we got? Ooh, I am not really a fan of either of these, to be completely honest.
I'm kind of okay with either of these, yeah.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to choose the bottom track. So this one turns on, that one stays on, that one stays on, and then these ones turn off.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going into. We also have to find out where the priority one is going, which is going to be right over here where Vader and Maul happen to be hanging out. So, okay, let's see what we can do. And we got Rex.
That's actually quite relevant over there.
It is, but I mean, Rex is going to lose 1 action to a shake if he does anything.
Oh, that's very true.
So I think what's going to actually end up happening, we're going to spend 1 to reserve him. Oh, jeez.
Oh, and they're going to be out of the game very early.
They're going to be out of the game very early, yeah. All right, clones, going all in. They're going to take some damage to add some dice to their melee attacks because...
Makes sense.
Why not? We're going to start with this attack over here, though. Simply because, depending on what happens, I might be able to get some free beats in on Gar Saxon.
Fair.
So he's going to be rolling 8 dice, and the 5th brother is going to enfeeble.
Yeah, so they're going to be exposed on this.
Yes, sir. So I just need 2 successes. Because we all know how well I can get 2 successes. There we go. There's my 2 successes. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what I roll there. That's going to be the Super Commando.
So you're good. But how many? Because just for the purposes of conditions. Yeah.
So 2 expertise is going to convert to 2 block.
2 block. Yeah, I thought so. So you get rid of that, and then my 2 things. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. Okay. So I will just keep the pin on you. Doesn't matter. Deal too much extra damage. Cool. They're wounded again. Awesome. Yep. I love how this works. And then we'll get some cheeky little beats in on Gar Saxon there. And this is only going to be 5 dice.
And Gar's going to be throwing only 4. Ugh.
Oh, he's surprisingly low defense.
Yeah.
And you know what I probably should have done? Is I probably should do a I'm always first kid too. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I should.
Would that?
Oh no. Is he within 3? That's actually the big question.
No, it doesn't look like.
No, it looks like he is.
All right, maybe, yeah.
It looks like he is because it overhangs the edge there, right? And he is hugging the thing. So yeah, oh no, you know what? You're.
It would strain and daze him.
I think it would. Yeah, I think it would. So let's not do that. That's a silly idea. So 5 dice into Gar Saxon.
You got a crit. I block your regulars.
Okay,
but...
so one crit goes through, and guess what? Gar Saxon's now pinned.
Cool.
That's all that happens there.
That's how these guys work.
Which will trigger Ahsoka's Fierce Protector.
Yep. So unfortunately, it does specify character, not unit, so I can't attack the other one. But I can get myself nice and close over here.
Yes, sir.
down here. And then I'll use the recover actions if I'm within 2
Yes,
of
sir,
Mr.
you are.
Gar.
Yep. So get rid of that pin.
Peel that pin off of him.
All right, I dig it. And then I got some just some basic advances to do here. So this clone is going to advance right over to this wall to be within 2. And this clone, this feels really bad doing this. I don't know if it's actually worth it. Oh, I'm engaged.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter what I do with that clone.
Yeah, that's true. The best he could do is double dash.
So it doesn't matter because I don't even think a double dash. Let's see, 1 dash will get me to there. The next dash.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
This feels really bad doing this, but I'll spend the 3/4.
Yep, double dash him.
Ugh.
I mean, at that point, we don't even bother placing the model because you're just going to remove him and score both points.
Dash number 1, and then dash number 2, which will put him at the ingress just for giggles. Put him there. And I'll flip both those objectives, thankfully, scoring me 2.
Yep.
So 1, 2. But this one remains contested because I'm pretty sure Rex is outside of 2 there. And then good old clones A and B get removed. Oh my goodness. I think you've removed my clones in every game we've played for the past little while.
It's happened a few times, yeah.
It's definitely happened a few times. But yeah, so that is the clones all done. So we got to find out where the priority objective is. And that is going to be right back here.
All right.
So there's most of your characters are able to get there without too much issue.
I think most of them could do it. And let's see who's going to. It's going to be
Obi-Wan can definitely get there.
Yeah, he's not going to have much of a problem doing that.
Yeah. Obi-Wan doing the typical old Jedi thing. He's just going to go run and hide.
Well, I will say he's also going to get to do his run thing because I do have a bunch of guys contested with other things right now.
You do? So what you do is you run with Maul.
That's what I'm thinking is Maul can go take your back point, and I don't think anyone else would be able to. So yeah, Maul's just going to do a recover, which doesn't matter, and then a reposition over to this guy.
Is it a recover and reposition?
Yes,
or is
it is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because Kenobi's not actually engaged, so he doesn't benefit for it. So Maul will just run his way over there.
Yes, sir. And that's going to take that point, so we're just going to flip this over now just so we don't forget.
Might as well. Then Kenobi himself is going to do, well, let's see.
If you just advance over there, you'll be within range of the ingress point and you'll hold the objective.
Yeah, I think that's, you know what, we'll give him the high ground. We'll have him advance over to the tall ladder, jump him up here.
Do you want to take cover for...
And then, yeah, I have nothing else to do with my second action, so we'll take cover, we'll stand on this edge.
Friggin' Kenobi in his high ground. What's going on with that?
High ground Kenobi.
And I'll score you 3.
Yes, sir.
So 1, 2, 3. I swear I'm going to get good at this game eventually. We'll see what happens. Let's find out where I'm going. Looks like Vader.
That's good for you because you've technically already got it.
Yeah, that's very good for Vader. So hopefully I don't top deck Vader. Hey, look, I top deck Vader.
You don't need to because you would have scored it last round.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah. So Vader is holding that. So now I get to figure out where he's going. Okay. All right, Vader's going to be very simple. And yeah, I think we know what we're doing here. So Vader is going to spend 1 force to advance to do his Vader's Fury, which is going to get him all the way over here. And on top of that, I'm going to be getting some nice little extra damage going into Maul. And do I want to just focus and throw 11 dice at Maul? I think I'm just going to focus and throw 11 dice at Maul.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense to me too. So Vader's going to throw 7 dice naturally, plus an extra 3 dice, because I'm going to take 2 damage here, putting me up to 10, plus focus, putting me up to 11. So I need to max out my tree here.
Well, you did it last time.
In the box. I think I maxed out my tree.
Assuming I don't block much of that.
You blocked 2.
Reroll this one.
All right, sure. And then what's your expertise give you?
Expertise gives me 2.
He gives you 2? That's shenanigans. I'm actually really surprised it gives you 2.
Yeah, that's actually pretty solid.
And then my 2 expertise is going to give me 2 crits, which I think actually might make me 1 short of maxing out my tree here, because I've already removed my fail 6. No, that's my tree.
But I have 4 blocks.
I've already taken out my dice.
Oh, you've taken out 4 already. Okay.
I've already taken out my dice.
Well, then that's a dead Maul.
That is, well, it's a wounded Maul at the very least. So I got a whole bunch of things that I got to do to you first here. I got 2 shoves, 3 shoves total that I got to make here. So, okay. So shove number 1, get you over to there. Shove number 2, get you over to there. Shove number 3, gonna knock you down here. And then I'm just going to follow up. I'm just going to follow up to there. Make it. I don't think I'm getting out of your clapback.
Yeah,
on this one.
I have 2 ingress points I can choose here, so I'm just.
Well, this ingress point is probably the one you take because you got your dash.
So yeah, the dash. I'll measure it to make sure I can actually get there, but I think it's.
You absolutely can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
So we'll jump up here, and we're gonna swing back at you with 6 extra dice here.
Yeah, so it's gonna be
an 11 dice attack.
11 dice coming in.
All right, and Ahsoka's also going to get a trigger off of this, but we'll deal with hers after.
Yes, sir.
So 11 dice. That could have been a lot better.
That could have been a lot better.
I will say 4 expertise is going to go pretty well, actually.
So my 2 expertise really only gives me 1 success.
So 4 expertise is giving me 2 crits and 2 damage.
So I'll get rid of these, and you'll get 3 successes and 2 damage right off the hop.
So that extra 3 is going to give you a total of 5 more damage.
Okay.
A shove, and let's do a pin.
So I still didn't take. Oh well, I guess I will still take the point because you're gonna.
I'm still going to be wounded.
Yeah.
But I will just shove you this way.
And poor pinned Vader.
And I'll follow up on it, but I'm not going to be able to push you off of the point. It also gives me a reposition for what it's worth, but I don't think that's going to matter right now.
Yeah, because you're going to be wounded, so you're not going to be taking any points.
Exactly. So that's not going to matter.
Unless you want to get him into a better position for your next activation.
I honestly think that's kind of where he wants to be.
Okay.
But then Ahsoka's going to do her angry thing.
Yes, sir.
And she, unfortunately, won't get in punching range. She's a little too far away. Yeah. But she's closing the gap.
Yeah, closing the gap. Former Padawan going to take on the Master.
Yep.
Whew, okay. So I will take 2 points, including the priority one. So 1, 2, 3. And I wounded someone. Yay for me. Maybe I'll take the struggle. We'll see what happens. And that is the end of the turn. All right, got to find out where that priority objective is.
And
so once again, it is this fella right there.
Very interesting, actually. Okay.
Okay, so who is coming?
Going for it.
Gar Saxon.
You know what? I'll take it. That's actually
he can get there really easily, and he might even be able to wound Vader in the process.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Hold on. I just completely forgot about something.
Oh.
I've triggered Grand Inquisitor's abilities last turn. So I refresh 2 force.
Right.
And Vader makes 2 recover actions.
Yep, that checks out.
There we go. Actually, one of them is going to be get rid of the pin.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would have gotten rid of the pin because I didn't know Gar Saxon was coming next.
Yeah.
So I think it's only fair not to do the metagame there. So, okay, anyway, where's Gar Saxon going?
That's a good question. First of all, I do have a Pride of the Mandalore trigger.
You do? Yep.
I don't think they're doing anything too crazy. I'll put one over here.
Get him into slightly better position?
This one will actually... yeah, no, this one. This one's just going to chill over here.
Yep.
And then Gar Saxon himself, I might need to think about him for a second.
One last note at the end of the activation. Before the end of the activation, Vader's just going to flip over to his defensive side.
Yep.
So anyway, Gar Saxon, what's he up to?
Yep, so Gar's going to move strategically within 2 of this Mando, but outside of 2 of Rex.
Yeah, so you probably could have gone a little bit further.
Yeah, I'm basically just going to go right to the edge there.
That triggers Mandalorian stronger together.
Yep, so he's going to grab up a free focus action there.
Yes, sir.
Then using that, he's going to unload into the Dark Lord of the Sith.
All right.
So this is going to be a decent amount of dice here. We're naturally 6, sharpshooter gives us up to 9.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's and I got 6 dice to defend against this.
All right, well, there's 9 dice coming at you.
That's pretty good.
Crits, which could be better, but 3 expertise. That was a hit.
And yeah, that was a hit. And then 3 expertise here is going to give me 2 successes.
And my 3 expertise is giving me a crit and a shove.
Crit and a shove. So let's get rid of these 3 right here. You get a crit. And so you got a total of 3 successes.
All right, well, 3 successes.
That gives you a jump, which is also very important.
It's going to give me a jump. It's also going to put 5 damage and another shove out.
Okay, and that is enough to wound Vader.
All right. So using these shoves, because we got 2 of them, we're going to shove ourselves right to the edge of this. Unfortunately, the distance doesn't get us down it. The shoves on Vader I don't think I can actually get him.
Yeah, it won't quite get him off
so
the thing there.
I'll just leave him there.
Okay.
But then we do get the jump out of that, and because we shoved ourselves a little closer, we can actually get up onto here.
Okay.
So that's good.
All right. I'm going to trigger the Sith Lord Strikes Back.
Right.
So I will dash towards you. I'm spending a force for this as well, by the way.
Yep.
Because he is now wounded. And I get to make a 5 dice attack against you. And I am going to can't suffer more damage, so it's just going to be a 5 dice attack.
Yep.
So nothing big or fancy there. But maybe it's enough to shove Gar Saxon.
I'm going to have 4, and you're going to get rid of my hunker because you're up there.
In the box. No crits.
No crits. I'm blocking 3.
And my expertise will give me 2 successes. So 1 goes through.
Yep.
And 1 going through is a shove and 2 damage.
Well, I'll eat 2 damage.
And now this is where things are interesting, because I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Do I fit down there? Because we were asking that for...
Yeah.
Well, let's grab a proxy clone.
Yeah, grab a proxy clone. And no,
That
definitely,
seems to be
definitely.
flat to me. Although I'd definitely nudge this. Oh, no, that looks good to me.
It looks good to you?
Oh, but
I don't think. No, I don't think it's
that.
within range.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's the problem. It's not within range, right? And this is the away. So I wonder, can I shove you this way?
Possibly.
Proxy clone.
Yeah. Let me grab up another one.
I think you'd be
Yeah, that looks legal.
I think you'd be more there.
Which is still within 2 of the point for what it's worth.
But I'm on the elevation, but I'm wounded, so you're still going to take it.
Yep.
But whatever.
Might as well.
Yeah, so get rid of the proxy clone. He goes down there. I'm going to do a follow-up move, just to put me right there.
And then, because I can, I'm going to spend a force and jump back up anyways.
I don't mind you spending the force.
Yep.
To be completely honest.
I just figure having the elevation is probably a good idea.
It might be important later on, yeah.
Exactly.
And then you daze Vader.
Yep.
And it looks like you're going to be taking 3 points.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's the priority.
For what it's worth, I'm actually going to try and do what you did and position it so I'm blocking this Ingress point.
I think that makes perfect sense. Yep, that looks fair. And this will... Oh, whoops, I just moved Vader there. And I'll flip back to this point. And there we go. Very nice turn by Gar Saxon.
Yeah, he did work.
All right, let's see where we're going next. And that is going to be this nice back point where Kenobi is, which is awful for me.
Yeah,
Seems to be
Kenobi on the high ground.
The name of the game for me on these ones quite a bit. So, and we'll flip over. Mr. Inquisitor. Okay.
Yeah, he's a little far away from everything.
He's a bit far away, so we'll see what he's able to do. So at the start of his activation, we will dash Reva up here, which I think will get her within engagement of Ahsoka.
Yeah, that looks like it might.
I'll lose my hunker.
Yep.
And then I got to figure out what he's doing. I almost forgot. The Inquisitor gets to dash as well, so let's get him away from these annoying clone commandos. Get him over there. Okay, we're going to go with the Grand Inquisitor. We're going to hopefully get within range 2 of Ahsoka here. Pop him right into this little
gap between the crates. Yeah, it's definitely close.
But is it 2?
Well, considering I just bumped her.
Oh, yeah, there's a very healthy overlap on that.
Yeah, looks like you're good, though.
Yeah, very healthy overlap. Yeah, so I guess I will punch Ahsoka.
Yep.
We're going to stay on Form 5 Damso. The fifth brother is also going to expose Ahsoka.
Yep.
So I'm going to throw 6 dice at you. I'm going to take 2 damage and add 3 more dice to this.
That makes sense.
Good old Vader.
Yep.
So this is going to be a total of 9 dice going into Ahsoka, who is enfeebled or exposed.
Yep.
Oh,
that's a
lot of blocks. So let's see. There we go. So we're just going to get rid of all these dice right here.
My expose won't matter.
My expose is going to turn into, or my expertise is going to turn into 2 successes.
So you're getting 4 total.
So I'm going to get 4 total there. That's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage if I want, or I can do 5 damage and put a bunch of conditions on you. I like the idea of 5 damage and a bunch of conditions. Do you want to have that?
I'm debating now. Is this round up or round down? Do you take 3 or 2?
I think it's round down. I'm not entirely sure though.
I think that's the difference on whether or not I spend the force, honestly. So we might have to look that up.
Okay. So Jason, are you using the What's the matter? Too fast for you?
No, I think she's going to save it for something bigger. She'll just take 5 for now.
Okay, and I will throw the pin and the disarm on you, and I'm going to push you around a little bit. So I'm going to push you right to the edge here, and that's pretty much as far as I'm going to be able to push you.
Yeah, because
of the weird angles there.
I ran into the same problem.
Yeah, and it's only fair that we treat it equitably, right?
Yep.
But what I am going to do is I'm going to push myself advance. What's it called?
Follow up.
Follow up. Yeah, I'm going to follow up to stay engaged with Ahsoka here and just really put some pressure on her. So that means I'm going to be getting 1 point right there. And that is it. It's going to end right on 0. We're both going to get some momentum here. And I really need to start making some big moves, but it's going to be hard with my limited character activation here. All right, where's the priority going this time?
Priority is going to the one that you have.
That's his back filler right there. So a Shatterpoint, you pull Maul, your happy days.
Yeah, Maul could get it pretty easy. The Commandos could get it easy.
Commandos can as well, yeah.
Here. And it's a Shatterpoint.
So whoever you want.
Yeah, I'm going to have to think about that one.
No problem. What's Gar up to?
Yep, so Gar Saxon's first going to start out by spending a Force 2 jetpack. Or actually, first he's going to Pride of Mandalore.
Yeah.
Just to guarantee some things, I think I'm actually just going to have...
If you move this one, it makes it a lot easier for you to get your Mandalorians stronger together.
So I'm going to jump this guy over here. Then Gar is going to do his own jetpack. One Force. And then land on that side. He's then going to move, because he does have to do a move action somewhere along this.
Yep.
Get within 2 of that, within 2 of my own Mando.
Yep, okay.
And grab himself a Focus and a Hunker.
And I believe Grand Inquisitor is about to get shot in the face?
Yeah, he's going to throw, I think, 9 dice Grand Inquisitor's way. Unfortunately, the Mandalorians can't engage it, so he doesn't get... Oh, that's melee only anyways.
Yeah. So I got 6 dice against this.
And I'm throwing out 9. Oh, oof. That's terrible.
Oof.
Wow.
All right. What's your expertise do for you?
The expertise is, it's just one of them. It's a single crit.
Single crit. My single expertise will turn a crit into a failure or into a regular thing, and I'll get 4. Yeah. So nothing goes through on that one.
That was terrible.
That was awful. Oh man, I feel for you. That's rough. The important thing is though, you take this point.
I do flip it and get 4 points this round.
You get a whopping 4 points this round. Oh, this is looking familiar. All right, let's see how I can respond. All right, let's see how I can respond to this. Shatterpoint card. All right. I forgot I should have rolled for that first. So that is, oh, look at that. Kenobi again.
Oh, and you really don't have anyone in a great position to deal with it.
Fifth brother, I think, is the only one who could. So it's got to be fifth brother. I don't have anything else that I can really do here. So fifth brother is going to hoof it all the way over to here. He is going to spend...
Doesn't quite get you up, it looks like, but it'll get you right to the base.
Yeah, no, still, I got to do it. So we're going to get...
jump to the ladder, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to jump to the ladder, do the ingress points, and then we're going to spend my last 2 force, and we're going to push.
Kenobi away over here?
You know what? First, we're going to declare an attack against Kenobi.
Can you? Because they're under elevations.
I don't have a ranged attack. That's right. Sorry, I was thinking I had a ranged attack. So yeah, we're just going to yeet him away.
Cool. You will just go hang out over here. Do you want him off the elevation?
Honestly, I don't care. I just want you range 2 away from the thing.
Cool.
Which will flip this point back for me.
And that's 2 points your way.
The hunker stays for you. Yep, 2 points stays for me. I don't like it. I still have 1 more activation I can do, so I might as well just take cover.
Yeah, that's fair. Grab yourself a
I'm just going to take cover and grab a hunker there. And sadly, that is everything. So why don't you go ahead and roll the priority one?
Yep, and see where things go.
That's game.
Going to be, because I'm scoring.
You don't have to do anything. You're scoring.
That actually doesn't get it for me. I need to take this back.
Oh, fancy. Okay, cool. I'm still in the game.
You are.
Who do we got?
And it's Ahsoka, which is actually, you know what? I'm going to spend a force and put that away.
Okay.
I don't think she's going to be getting over there.
Not with a pin and all that sort of stuff on her as well.
So instead, it's going to be the Super Commandos on their final activation.
All right.
Oh boy. And they have exactly enough force left in the tank if they need to jump.
Oh.
Well,
I don't think you can actually do it because remember, I had to pretty much expend everything to even just get up there, right?
Yeah, I am. I think a little closer than you were starting, but we'll see.
No, I was hugging the wall there.
You might be right about that.
Yeah, so I think I might have a little bit of gas left in this tank.
So yeah, you might be hanging on for another turn here.
Because you're also stuck in engagement, so you have to do the jump first.
Jump has to be first if they're doing it. So I'm gonna have to think about this one for a minute.
Sure. What's Super Commando's up to?
So they're going to start out with a move action, and this is going to be a little finicky because this guy is actually ending his move action pretty much where he is. He's just going to kind of hang out over here within 2 of Gar.
Okay.
Because that's going to give them a focus action.
So you have to dash.
Sorry, he's actually shoot. Yeah, they should start with the jump, actually, because that makes more sense here. So I'm going to spend 3 for the jump. He will stay where he is because he's going to stay where he is on the move.
Which doesn't give you the focus until the next move action.
Yes. So yeah, they're starting with the jump to get out of engagement because, yep, you're right about that. Then they're going to do a move. That one's going to stay where he is for the
Commando
focus.
stronger together.
This one...
One second here. Because you're...
Yeah. I don't think he's getting to the ingress here. That's not the goal anymore. Yeah, he's definitely not getting quite to the ingress. Getting close, but not quite. And then he's just going to, with that focus token, take a shot at your 5th brother up there and hope he gets far enough on the damage tree that he can make a jump.
All right, let's do it.
So these guys are throwing 5 dice with a focus, so 6 dice.
I got 5 myself.
All right. That's not what we wanted to see. That was not a thing. So we're looking at 3 expertise here, which is... Where are these guys? 3 expertise on range is just a hit and a damage.
Yep.
So you're going to block all of the hits.
And then protection will mean I take no damage.
Yeah, that's really
I'm in the game for one more round!
Well, the other one's going to take a shot as well.
At who?
Might as well plink at the Grand Inquisitor, let's say.
Sounds about fair.
So Grand Inquisitor is taking... Oh, actually, if I take Rex off the table here, I get the momentum and I take this game this round.
Can you see Rex? You cannot see Rex, sir.
Oh, are we saying that this is...
Well, that is... that would be a higher elevation.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Then in that case, we'll...
Grand Inquisitor?
The Grand, yeah.
Okay.
So that's going to be 6 dice at the Grand.
And I got 6 dice to defend.
There's the crits that I needed on the last one.
And I will take
You'll block
out...
all the regular things, and the 3 crits will remain.
And I think you still do a damage to me, though, based on your thing, don't you?
So...
On your expertise?
No, one
you
expertise
don't.
is just 1 hit.
All right.
Which you would still get rid of. So the 3 crits on this case are going to go to... let's do... I can't choose to jump with the other one, right? It has to be the one.
It's got to be the one
hit.
that was shooting, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to end up being 4 damage on the Grand Inquisitor.
Okay.
As well as a strain and...
4 and a strain?
Yeah, 4 and a strain. And I guess he will get a jump, not that it's going to matter, because then they're just going to disappear from the table. But he'll jump up here, because why not?
Because it's fun.
Yep.
And then they disappear from the table.
And then they both disappear.
Yeah. And you will score 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
You're going to be 1 away.
Oh, jeez. So I'm still in this. So let's find out where the priority is. And that is, hey, I have that one. Awesome. And let's find out who we're pulling. We got Reva. Well, Reva really only has 1 course of action here. She is going to, because she's not quite in engagement range right now, she is going to advance all the way over here, which I am now in engagement range.
Yep.
Now I'm just going to punch Ahsoka.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I kind of wish the 5th brother was there so I could actually...
Enfeeble her?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So I got 7 dice.
She's going to throw 6 back.
Oh, jeez, okay. That is... Oh, wait, why am I taking a
Yeah, I think that was a hit there.
Let's get rid of the crit.
All right, I'm throwing 6 your way, and
oh
boy.
Oh, my goodness. So my 4 successes here is going to give me a crit, a hit, and a damage.
My block is going to downgrade, or my expertise is going to downgrade and give me a block. So I'm looking at 2 total blocks, and one of your crits is downgraded for all that it's worth. It's just going to be 2.
I'll get 2 successes through, which is not really what I needed there, unfortunately. Oh, wait, I got 1 damage through as well, but I needed to deal 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Nuts. I didn't have the force for your fear betrays you. That sucks as well. So yeah, let's see. I got what is it? 2 successes.
Yep.
I'm going to. I guess I'm just going to shove and expose you.
Sure. Yeah. So 2 damage and shove and expose.
Yep. So we'll shove you this way.
And she's getting all the tokens in the world here.
Yeah, and I will score 2. And get that right there. And woof.
And now, if the prio goes my way, it will be game.
Yeah. So where's prio going?
Let's find out. And
That's
already
game.
one of mine, so that will be game
That will be
regardless
game.
of who activates.
Yep, no matter what. So do you want to try and give somebody a bloody eye before we cap it out?
Yeah, I think.
Well, let's see who you're pulling.
Well, it's either Ahsoka or I can choose the Clone Commandos.
Well, why don't you go with Ahsoka, because Ahsoka can actually do something.
Yeah, I think that's probably the call here.
Want to try and take out the Grand Inquisitor? He's been...
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. So I'm going to disarm his... Is it -1 die? Or
-1 attack die.
It's -1 die. So either focusing...
No, sorry. No, it is no expertise.
No expertise?
No expertise.
So I'm going to shake the disarm. That's
Okay.
my first action. And then I'm going to throw my more offensive form at the Grand Inquisitor.
All right, bring it on.
So we're throwing 7 dice at you here.
I got 6.
That's relatively violent, actually.
All right.
So
My
this
2...
is 2 hits.
Okay.
And these leave.
My 2 successes will give me, or my 2 expertise will give me a success, and I will... Oh, you don't get your expertise. Oh, no, you shook it.
I shook it, yeah.
And I'll downgrade one of your crits to a hit, and then I will just get rid of 4 of your successes.
So I end up with 2.
You end up with 2.
2 on Ahsoka will give you 3 damage and a disarm.
That is enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
that is enough. And that's going to end the game.
Well,
You'll score... You'll get that right there, and you'll score 3 points, putting you up to there. Boom, bang. You have evaded the Inquisitors and Vader in this particular game.
They got away. I
Yeah.
mean, Maul not so much. He's very much on the brink here, but
it doesn't matter when you win the game, right?
Yep.
So we're going to jump over to the meditations. Everyone watching, hopefully you guys had fun. Always leave your comments below. Let us know if we missed something there. And of course, if you're looking to support the channel, there's a link in the comments below. But it's patreon.com/AegisBrandStudios. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Happy wargaming.